And we are live. Good evening, everyone. Or should I say good afternoon, good morning, or good night, depending on where you're tuning in from. My name is Nipun Sharma, and this is episode 21 of the Football for Thought podcast. I am joined today by my co-host, Talks Football, and making his debut is worldwide Chelsea's Mr. Carlito. How are you doing?
I'm profoundly frustrated. I am confounded by VAR. I'm also extremely delighted that Enzo Fernandez and João Felix play for Chelsea Football Club because those are two of the best footballers in Europe, and they play for my team. And I'm just incredibly jazzed about it. Other than that, pissed. A lot of Chelsea fans have this wrong about Potter. Every time they say Potter out, they're exonerating poor performances of individual players like Conor Gallagher, players like Mason Mount. Even today, players like Reece James, I thought Reece James was bad. Marco Correa was bad. So, like, every time you say Potter out, you're just letting players slide, and that bothers me. But other than that, Nippin, it's Saturday, and I can't complain. Nippin? Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'll play host. Arrest, how are you, man? How are you?
Yeah, well, apart from Wednesday, I'm all right, man. I'm all right. But nah, man, I'm actually all right. You know, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Yeah, I can't complain. Oh, I think Nippon's back news.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah.
All right.
Internet's not the brightest in my area, unfortunately.
You would think you would rectify that.
Big up, Max. How are you? Yeah. So, Arrest. I might have missed that, but how are you doing?
Yeah, obviously, I'm all right, man. I said to obviously, I said apart from Wednesday, but nah, I can't complain. You know, I honestly can't. Like today, a lot of clubs drop points. You know, I'm loving it. I love clubs drop points,
including your own.
No, I'm talking about today, Nippon.
Yeah.
You saw Arsenal Football Club.
Arsenal.
We saw Newcastle.
Big up Ivan Toney.
I mean, also we saw Newcastle dropping points to Bournemouth, so that was a good.
Since United are going to beat Leeds, I don't see how they do it at Ellen Road.
Nippon, would you say that Ivan Toney bet on himself?
Do I care?
Oh, I love it.
Did he take?
No, Nippon. It was a joke. No, I love that Arsenal dropped points. I was looking across the board.
Did he make Arsenal drop 2 points? That's all.
Yeah, I mean Tottenham got absolutely brutalized.
Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Tottenham get battered
Nippon, it was
everywhere
4-1.
they go.
Buddy, it was 4-1. That is a gentle scoreline. Leicester was up their ass the entire game.
By the way, what do you, given the fact that you're a massive Potter thing, like Potterin,
yeah,
like, what are your thoughts on fans already turning against him? Like saying, oh, look at his press conference, that's live, rather than fuming.
I think Chelsea fans are very spoiled and entitled and boring, and they're also just not very smart. I think that they every time that there's something wrong, they'll just say fire the manager, and it really doesn't work like that. You have to look at one of the root problems, and some of the root problems that we have is that the dressing room is too big. Certain players are not held accountable. Certain players like Mason Mount, certain players like Hakeem Ziyech, certain players like Conor Gallagher, certain players even like Kai Havertz, even though I really like Havertz.
I honestly think this is the big. I think this is the beginning of the end of Mason Mount and Conor Gallagher at Chelsea Football Club.
I think it has to be. Now, Arrest, I got to ask you this question because you're looking from the outside in. You're more objective. Mason Mount for us is an issue, or at least for me, it's an issue. What do you think looking at it?
I think I completely agree with you guys, man. He's absolutely awful, man. honestly, Mason Mount for me,
Hey, he's 20 million and you can have him. 20 million and you
He's
can
not good
and he's
enough,
all
man.
yours.
You don't want him.
He's
No,
all
he's not good
yours.
enough.
You
Arrest.
don't
He's not
care.
good enough. That's the point. He's not good enough.
Yeah, he's not
He's
good
not
enough.
good enough. That's why we're offering him to you.
The thing is, he's not good enough for United as well. So listen,
He's
Just-
not, because
you
United's a
don't
good
care.
team. United is a good team, no doubt.
yeah, we
Like,
are.
he's
good
just
team.
not good enough. Like he's nowhere near as good as Bruno Fernandes or Christian Eriksen. No way. No way.
Yeah, man. So for me, Mason Mount, I don't know, honestly, man, because it's been I don't. Do you guys think that he knows the frustration for Chelsea fans? Because I honestly don't, because I've seen a lot of Chelsea fans call him out, rightfully so. But Mason Mount, yeah, I don't know if he's listening to the criticism, because when you're playing bad, you should know when you're playing bad, and you should know when the fans are or not criticizing you. So with Mason Mount, I have no idea. And Conor
Probably
Gallagher,
doesn't.
Gallagher is, oh my goodness, mate.
Yeah.
Oh my
He's a
goodness.
You can
midfielder
have
with
him
no
too.
touch.
You can have him too.
Yeah,
Absolutely not,
You
mate.
can have him too. Take him.
Abs-
Take him. One
listen.
million and he's all yours. 1 million and a
Listen.
Rolex watch. And
Let
he's
him
all
go
yours.
to Everton. Let him go to Everton. Everton, man. Let him go to Everton. But yeah, I mean, listen, I understand you guys' frustration, man. You have to see Conor Gallagher and Mason Mount together. Like, for me, that's worse than watching McFred. If I'm being honest, that's worse than McTominay and Fred. If I'm being honest, but yeah, man, honestly, I don't know.
worse than McFred. I mean, that is a strong allegation, but I kind of have to agree with you. All right, hey, I gotta head out, but Nippin, good up to you,
drop
buddy.
your socials before you. Drop your socials before
Worldwide
you do.
Chels, Carlito Espito. If you don't know who I am, you haven't been on the internet. All right, guys, take it.
Yeah.
Big up, big up. So, are you actually happy with that draw? A point gained or
Lippin,
2
I'm going to be
points
honest.
dropped?
Yeah. Lippin, I'm going to be honest. If we were losing like this 2-0 last season, we would have lost, what, 3-0, 4-0? But
Oh, and could you imagine how unbearable the Leeds fans would have been?
I'm missing these Leeds fans, yeah. They need to pack themselves down, because they need to understand who they're talking to. Because yes, it is a rivalry, but now we're going to Ellen Road. Last season on the Ralph Rangnick, we beat them 4-2 on the Ralph Rangnick. So for me, I'm proud of the spirit, but it's the way we started, man. Oh my goodness, Dalot. What was Dalot doing, man? What was he doing? And then Bruno to lose the ball, and Gnonto to score. And then second half, he capitulated again. And then obviously Rashford scores a header. Big up to Rashford. And then Sancho scores. And then we just didn't go for the third one. But we had so many chances. But listen,
I'm so surprised they didn't. I'm surprised they didn't go straight back to the center circle and say, you know what, come on, lads, we can win this, rather than just wasting time celebrating, taking selfies, and all that. Yeah.
100%.
So yeah, that's very frustrating, in my opinion. By the way, who's the bigger rival? Who do you find more unbearable, Liverpool or Leeds?
Well, in terms of obviously the rivalry,
in terms of fan base, forget rivalry. In terms of
fan base, probably Leeds, man. They just talk too much. Like tomorrow for me, the stadium atmosphere is gonna be, oh my god. Ellen Roll, by the way,
it's a hostile ground.
It's a hostile, man. You know what? Yeah, and you know why I hate them? Because I don't know if you saw, but Wednesday. Sorry, I think it was on Tuesday or Monday. I can't believe I'm going to forget this. Monday. Yeah, Monday. It was obviously the 64th anniversary of the Munich disaster, and then Wednesday, the Leeds fans were trying about it, and then they were mocking it. So listen, obviously,
oh god, that's a scummy thing. I don't think even the Scousers would do that.
The Scousers would never do that. I'm going to be honest. The Scousers would never mock the Munich disaster. So, because you're having like someone like Arsenal Football Club putting on Twitter, we all stand with United. So listen, Leeds fan, their fans are a disgrace. It's not even all of them, to be fair. It's just the minority of them. Half of them that are chanting that disgrace. So listen, Sunday, Ten Hag said that he was furious, man. Apparently, what I saw is apparently there was one moment in the game where apparently he threw his chewing gum on the floor, he spat it out, and he was shouting at Fred. So listen, and obviously after the game he said that he didn't like the way we started and we have to bounce back. So I think we will bounce back, man, tomorrow. And we need to win, man. We honestly need to win because Chelsea drop points, Newcastle drop points, Arsenal drop points. And if we win, because obviously we played before City, if we win, we got a point ahead of City. So we must win this game, man. We must win. Oh, but yeah, let me go through the comments while Snippin is on mute. Max says, I agree, Leicester were ruthless. Mendigo was brilliant. Unbiased TV says, come on. Yeah. Max says, big up Josh. Bailey, big up to you, mate. But yeah, Nippin, you there?
I'm here. Check the private chat.
No. That's fine. But yeah, man.
Rest check private chat.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, listen, Nippin send me link, Matable. All right, Nippin will send it. All right. But yeah, big up, guys. Hopefully you guys are smashing likes. Get those likes up. I'm taking off for a bit whilst Nippin switches over to his laptop. But yeah, make sure you guys do smash those likes and subscribe. Obviously, for tomorrow, Man United Leeds. Yeah, going to be a huge game. Hostile event, man. And enrolled for me. Oh my goodness, mate. Honestly, yeah. But I do believe we will get something. But hopefully, man, we just need to turn up. Geezer. Well, we do favor tomorrow. Mate, I would love that, mate. I honestly do believe you do that, by the way. But yeah. Let me just double check with the pin. Nippon, send me links in that. Oh yeah. Don't worry, I'll let Nippon know to send you the link. We'll do favor tomorrow, Arsenal BC. Yeah. Yeah, do that. It's gonna be tough for Villa, man. But you just have to stay compact. Yeah. Joshua, mate, where are you, mate? Where are you, mate? Because Arsenal drop points. I don't see, mate. Yeah, I don't like that. Let me scroll up, see what Max says. Not everyone hope will 3-1 win for United tomorrow. Think they're gonna bounce back from Wednesday's shit shot as Eric Ten Hag called. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. So, and I think we will bounce back. But it depends. For me, it depends how we start, man. Question: are Arsenal starting to? But listen, man. Listen, Matt. They're on 3 winless game now, but Wednesday is going to be a test. It is going to be a test for them. So, yeah, man. Matt, big up yourself. Shooting next. If they lose, then of course. Yeah. They are finished. They are finished. They really are. So they better not lose. They better not lose, man. Honestly. They better not lose. Because if Arsenal lose to see, I believe they will crumble. I really do believe that. So Yeah, man. Nippon will be joining us soon, guys. Don't worry. I just think with Arsenal, I don't know what's going on with them. Dripping points, and Nippon is here.
Yeah.
By the way,
I'm back.
Nippon, Matt wants the link, by the way. Matt Ball. Do you know Matt
Yeah,
Ball?
I've sent it, Matt. I've sent you the link.
Hey, that goes. Big man.
Jesus. I'm gonna be cancelled. There, stare at the wall.
I'm joking. But yeah. Well, yeah, Nippon, you got some questions, I think, Matt, and yeah.
Question: are Arsenal starting to bottle the league?
Arsenal
I think
get
this is a-
battered.
I hope so. Arsenal get battered. Everywhere they go.
go.
Matt, I've sent you the link if you want to join.
Yeah.
I love it.
Tell to turn down the music because you're gonna get copyright. I can hear the music. Mate, Nippon, if you get copyright, blame wherever you're inside, mate. City next if they lose. Yeah, man. If they lose,
Oh my
Nippon,
god.
that Arsenal City game is gonna be nice, man. Very good game.
Oh, come on, City. Come on, City. City.
Matt,
City.
Matt, come on, Nippon's a new link, Matt. Come on. Boy, yeah, Nippon, man. Arsenal crumbling.
You'd love to see it. You love to see it.
We got Super
Arteta. He knows exactly what we need.
Arsenal in top four. Arsenal in top four. Arsenal.
Oh my god. I think they'll get top four, but can you imagine if they bottle top four as well? Oh my god.
Goodness.
Josh, you'd better have your ass right here.
Can you say it as well? Say it as well, man.
Nah, say it is cool. He's humble. He's cool.
No. Absolutely no chance.
No, I ain't cooking the humble guys. But I do have a list of targets who I am going to cook if Arsenal do bottle literally all their progress they made. Biased TV is one of them. So, to answer your question, I think it's just a blip. But I'm hoping it's more than just a blip. Where have you gone, Arrest?
No, it's fine, man.
Oh my god, how shameless. How shameless are you going to be?
Mate, never what you bashing your
Some guy's cleaning a coffee machine.
Okay.
Can you imagine if Arsenal not only just bottle the league, but bottle top four as well?
You know, if that happens, yeah, I'm doing a parade, mate. I'm doing a parade.
Oh, nah, don't be that
What else I'm
shameless.
doing a parade for? When Eric Ten Hag does this, Bruno Fernandes does this with the Premier League trophy.
Do you think Man United are winning the Premier League?
Listen, mate. The thing is, yeah, you have to understand. Remember when I told you we're going to win the Carabao Cup? What happened now? We're in the final, mate. We're in the final, Nippon. Wembley.
Newcastle, it ain't easy.
Well,
It
the
ain't
famous Man
easy.
United, we're heading to Wembley.
And How are you doing, Matt?
I'm good, Nathan. How are you?
It's very hard.
Good.
Please don't
Surprised that you're doing good, given the fact that Thomas Suchek decided to do his best goalkeeper his best Luis Suarez impression.
No, I'm all right, to be fair. I mean, despite the complete meltdown of our privileged fans, I was actually all right with the game. I thought the performance in parts was quite good, and it showed potential of what we can play like. New signings have just got to gel together, and we've got to get some few players back. So a few players are still a little bit lacking fitness, but it'll get there. It'll get there.
By the way, Matt made arrest the co-presenter on my channel. Matt, my colleague on Worldwide Chelsea. Big up Sadiq and everything he does.
Yeah, man, it's good to see, man. Chelsea fans. Good to
I
see
think this
man.
is the first time you and Matt are on a stream together, if I'm not mistaken.
I haven't been on this channel for a while, so I thought I'd drop in.
Yeah.
The last time you were on a channel together, it was a preview for the Man United game. I had two Man United fans as well on the channel.
I can't remember.
You didn't
I can't
invite
remember
me on,
the
did
guy's
you?
name.
No, man, you didn't invite me because you know when it comes to Chelsea, Man United. Yeah, man. No, but we are
No,
facing
Chelsea,
soon,
Man United, you're definitely one of the Man United fans I'm inviting.
though. No,
So
but
were
we are.
you,
Yeah. Go on.
were you at the Olympic Stadium today, Matt?
No, I wasn't. I tried to get a ticket, but I got offered a ticket in the West Ham end, but I thought, nah, not gonna bother.
What? Because you wouldn't be able to control your celebrations if
I don't think I would have been able to control myself for the Suchek.
So what are you saying? Potter out, put it in.
Potter in all the way. Potter in all the way. I do not get how half the fan base, half of the so-called big YouTubers are saying it's time to go for a draw against West Ham.
I think it's not only just West Ham though. I think it's obviously the recent form. What is it? The last away game we won was October. That's not Potter's fault. I'm not saying that, but that's
No, I mean, there's a lot of things going on at the club. And I've said this to Nippon for years now. We have been on a downward spiral and we've been papering over the cracks by winning the occasional cup competition. But for the past 5 years, we've been slowly getting further and further away from the league. And the problem was poor management and poor recruitment from the board and the last 3-4 managers not properly getting backed. We've got Bowley, who's doing a decent job now. I like the signings that we've brought in. We've arguably brought them in a bit fast, but I don't mind that as long as that he gets time to gel them together, which I think is the problems at the moment. I mean, it looked like it was a typical sign of the team hasn't gelled because you had times where it was clicking for 20 minutes and then times when it just petered out for 20 minutes.
A lot of people are saying that Enzo and João Felix have already got a chemistry together. Do you not think that was because they were also teammates at Benfica? Wait, no. Sorry, Enzo joined after Thingy left.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
My bad.
It might just be that their styles connect. Some players do just click together very quickly, and some take a little bit longer to connect together.
Maybe it's also because they both speak Spanish.
I just think it's more that they're both, out of all the signings we've got, they're the most fit because obviously Mudryk hasn't played since late October, really, apart from the games he's played for us so far, which isn't.
I'll be real with you. I wouldn't have been too fussed if Mudryk went to Arsenal.
You're just saying that now, but when he bangs, you won't be
when
saying that.
You don't think he's have you seen how many games he started for Shakhtar?
He's only had a few amount of games, man. Just relax.
No, when he does well, I'll come back to you, Nathan.
Okay, you think he's okay? Do you think he's going to do better than Prem-proven Leandro Trossard?
I mean, probably. Yeah, Trossard's ceiling isn't very high.
But he's still, but still, he's the better finish right now. He's the finished article.
Yes, but Trossard is also 28 years old. Like, if If he's not the finished article now, then he never will be.
No, as in right now, as of right now, I know Modric will improve, but right now Trossard's the better winger in my opinion.
I mean, it's hard to judge after two. He hasn't had a full game, 90 minutes yet.
Who?
Mudryk.
Yeah, but Trossard scored in his.
Mudryk has played 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and 60 minutes. You cannot judge a player off them that amount of time.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind the 45 minutes against Fulham, it was reported that he had flu in the days leading up to that, so he's not even fully fit health-wise anyway.
You know, if João Felix, I have a funny feeling, if João Felix hadn't been an idiot in that Fulham game and got himself sent off, I thought he would have scored in that game.
We would not have lost that Fulham game if it wasn't for Felix getting sent off.
He either would have helped in scoring a goal.
Yeah, I don't think we would have lost to Fulham last time round either. And
no, I'm talking about in the game he got sent off.
Yeah,
I'm telling you now, we win that game if he didn't get himself foolishly sent off.
And then confidence goes up again. I think we would have stepped on from that point. But I think give us a couple of weeks. Give James a bit more time to get up to full fitness. Get Chilwell to come back. You've got Kovacic, Zakara still to come in. Sterling to come in. Once they get up that fitness and hopefully, fingers crossed, no more injuries, then I think we could start seeing a bit more Chelsea.
Of course. And I think this is the first time I'm wearing a full kit on a stream.
I might come off camera and put my Bialy kit on that I got for my birthday.
You might as well put it over your shirt, like I've put mine over my sweater.
Sure, one sec.
So, Arrest. Do you think anything needs to be changed from that capitulation at Old Trafford?
Well,
for the game at Ellen Road?
Start better. I think we can start way better than that. For me, defensively, we have to be on our job defensively because.
Will Casemiro be back?
No, he's not back until. So you'll miss this one and the Leicester game, but he'll be back for Barcelona for Europa League, but he'll miss the Leicester City game as well.
Yeah. Well,
So, yeah,
no, I swear he's not.
Go on.
I swear he doesn't miss any European games because it's just for the Prem competitions.
Yeah, he doesn't miss, but he's fine for Barcelona, yeah. He just misses the Leicester City game and this one.
Yeah.
So, Nicola, you Potter in or Potter out? That's the question.
Potter in. Honestly, I think he'll do what I think in 3 seasons' time, we will all be on the same Potter in bandwagon. Even the ones who are vehemently Potter out right now. I think he's going to do what Arteta's doing at Arsenal right now.
Do you think it's scary how many bigger YouTubers are suddenly Potter out all at the same time?
I did not expect a lot of them to be Potter out. Like, there's one name in particular that took me by surprise. I'm going to put it in the chat because I don't like talking bad about people.
Yeah, there's only one that I'll talk bad about.
Who? Rory Jennings?
Oh, him and Mr. Minerals.
But you know they absolutely hate each other, Minerals and Rory Jennings.
Yeah, I know. They're both, I hate them both for different reasons. I think they're both embarrassing for the fan base.
What about that one I put in the private chat?
Oh, he's all right. I don't mind him. He's a proper match going fan, but I don't mind him. I don't mind him. But,
Yeah, but he wants Potter out.
Yeah, but if you want Potter out, you want Potter out. I mean, I think it's silly and stupid. And at this point, we might as well just have managers of the month, do monthly contracts and managers at this rate.
I'm just surprised that it's the older fan. I mean, doesn't surprise me on the younger fan base because they only know Chelsea for success. It's surprising that the older fans are also Potter out.
I don't understand it at all. I mean, I understand that people are upset that Tuchel went, and I love Thomas Tuchel. I didn't think he should have been sacked.
Yeah, I wanted him to stay as well.
But that does not mean that I immediately want Potter out, which I think certain people have.
Yeah.
And
a lot of these YouTubers I actually like.
Oh yeah, like I'll mention it because I'm not going to slag her off. But Eunice Talks Football. I've largely agreed with a lot of what he said up to the point where he said Potter out.
That's literally the only thing I disagree with him.
Yeah, which is straight. It's healthy to disagree with people, Nippin. So as long as you don't slag them off, because Eunice does it respectfully at least.
Look, I'm never gonna look. Eunice is my guy. I'm never gonna slag him off.
Yeah, but certain other people just call people brown envelopes.
Yeah,
so they're paid off. I mean, if I was saying it to Carlito yesterday, if everyone was being paid that Johnny said was being paid, Bowley wouldn't have any money for any more signings. There's no money left to pay everyone off.
No money for new signings, no?
No, because he's too busy paying all them brown envelopes that Johnny says are being paid.
Wow.
Literally everyone's a brown envelope. Anyone who doesn't like Mount, anyone that doesn't like this player, doesn't agree with this. So, yeah, it is what it is. But unfortunately, these people get attention.
Yeah.
And the thing is with Johnny, if he wanted to actually have a debate with someone, then I'd respect him a bit more. But he just wants to sit in his echo chamber and not have a debate with anyone that he can't win against.
Yeah. I still feel, who is he going to stand? Once, yeah, and I'm saying once, because it's going to happen once Mason Mount leaves.
Probably Kai Havertz. He kind of does that with Havertz anyway.
He's going to stand Enzo.
No, it'd be Kai. If Kai doesn't leave before Mount does. Because I think Kai and Mount could potentially leave.
Are just a Tweedledum and Tweedledoo of Chelsea.
Well, I just think Kai is not good enough for Chelsea in general. Mount, I would still happily keep him, but not on £300,000.
Really? You think Kai is worse out of them two?
Yes, because at least Mount has proved something in his career at Chelsea. All Kai has done is score one Champions League winner goal that everyone.
But Kai literally scored a Champions League winning goal. Isn't that proof enough?
Yes, well done. You've scored one goal in your career. You cannot literally. Your highlight of your career can't just be one goal in one important game. Mason Mount's first 2 seasons at Chelsea were fantastic and carried us through a season that we should have never have got top 4 in. But the last 2 seasons just haven't been good enough. And I think he can find his way back, but I just don't think he needs to be Mr. Chelsea. That's the problem with Mason Mount. He's Mr. Chelsea, just like other players have been Mr. Arsenal, Mr. United. There is no one bigger than the club. That's the problem. And I think other clubs have had the same problems. I mean, United have had that with certain players that have been Mr. United. Ronaldo at a point. Obviously, Pogba was very divisive, but you had people that said Pogba should never have been dropped. He's United this, United that. It just happens. But I think Mason Mount,
Carrington product as well.
Yeah, but my point is, I think Mason Mount needs to stay. But if he is proper Chelsea, he gets it, Chelsea through and through like he is.
He
I
is
don't-
not Chelsea. I'll tell you one thing for free. He is not Chelsea through and through.
But my point is, if he is Chelsea through and through, then there's no problem accepting a reasonable contract. Because
Yeah,
if
he.
you are
I
Chelsea,
tell you,
if you
he
you are
literally-
truly Chelsea through and through, you wouldn't need to have a certain wage. Bearing in mind, these footballers get more than what 7 billion people in the world get. Only they're privileged enough that they get this amount of money. So, what does it matter if it's 200k or 250k?
Yeah, look, what's his name? Look, he doesn't. I can't call Mason Mount proper Chelsea because he doesn't even support Chelsea for a start.
Oh, but you don't have to support a club to be proper Chelsea. I mean, I think the term proper Chelsea is a bit weird because I don't think there is a definition of proper Chelsea, really. I mean, I always make the point to people, you get all these match-going fans that moan at people that if they don't like Mount, they're not a proper Chelsea fan. But then
I'm
well,
a match day going fan,
yeah, but
and I've never said any of that.
But that's the thing. No, but that's why I said certain match-going fans. But then I'll reply back and go, well, do you watch the women's team? And they go, oh, no, we don't. I was like, okay, so you're a proper fan if you support Mount, but you ignore, while at the same time, you ignore a whole team in Chelsea.
That's blatant sexism, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, these are the same fans that probably don't turn up to Stamford Bridge when the women are playing in Stamford Bridge.
So the rest, do you have this same issue in your fan base, like you're not proper United and all that?
Oh, listen, I see that all the time. I get it all the time because this is the problem with United. Yeah? It's on terms. Like, if you don't rate the player, apparently you're a fake United fan, or they say, oh, you don't support United. So with me, I don't rate McTominay, and I see, oh, because you got an agenda or something like that. So with United, there's always issues, man. These fans, man, United fans, there's so many issues. And there's the comment right there, look, top reds. The top reds are an issue, man. Like the same top reds that were defending Ole and previous managers, man. They're the issue. And yeah, man, they're the same fans that were flipping, what was it, going in for an 18-year-old kid who's he's 2 years older than me, for crying out loud, man. Just give the kid the rest of them. He didn't perform to his best because he was playing in the wrong position, but at the end of the day, United fans, there will always be an issue, man. There will always be an issue. So yeah, it's the same problem with you guys.
I think every big club has that in a way, and that's why sometimes I wish Chelsea wasn't that big a club. So
you have the top owners at Arsenal as well.
Yeah, you probably have it in every big club except Tottenham, because Tottenham ain't a big club.
I don't think City do they have it? I don't think City have it.
City probably don't have enough fans to have a divide like that. Let's be honest. And they're probably all paid off by all the oil money anyway. But it is what it is. Anyway, Nippy, are you going to the women's game on the 30th March?
When do the tickets come out?
Should be any day now.
I'll book. Well, who's it against?
It's the Champions League winners, Lyon.
Lyon. Is it at the King's Meadow or in France?
It'll be at Stamford Bridge.
Oh, it's at Stamford. Wait, I thought we play our games at King's Meadow for the women's team.
UEFA have got this thing where you have to play for all the knockout stages. You have to play all your home matches at the men's stadiums.
So PSG will be playing all their games at the Parc des Princes.
Everyone. Barcelona will play at Camp Nou, etc., etc.
Oh, Real Madrid will play at Bernabeu.
Yeah. Well, the Real Madrid didn't get through.
What?
No,
the famous Real Madrid.
Well, to be fair, they were in a group
stages.
That's a bit. Well, they were in our group.
Luke Shaw, yeah, coming up. Luke Shaw, Luke Shaw was a Chelsea fan, yeah.
But
This
Nippon,
is why I don't really sure, man. I still listen with United. Obviously, I'm going off topic because you guys were talking about women, but with United, like when some people say they don't rate player, and then they get others, they say, oh, there's always issues, man. There's always issues. So always, man. Luke Shaw was a Chelsea fan. To be fair, that comment you could say the same about Jadon Sancho. He's a Chelsea fan. He plays for Man United, so.
I mean,
in South London.
most players don't play for their clubs. I mean, it was widely said that John Terry was a Man United fan.
Frank Lampard's a West
was
Ham
West
fan.
Ham fan.
Frank Lampard's a West Ham fan.
Yeah, I don't think there's many Chelsea legends that supported Chelsea at the time.
I mean, even after he left West Ham, even after he joined Chelsea, he was still a West Ham fan.
Yeah. He don't go to West Ham games because he gets hounded, but apart from that.
Yeah. I mean, why can't he just say to them, I'm still a fan of your club, despite the fact... Why couldn't he just say, I went to Chelsea to further my career?
Because it was...
That doesn't make me any less of a fan.
No, but I think it was the way he left, and I kind of understand what they mean.
Who's that in the private chat?
Oh, it was me. I was just saying to Nathan.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I thought someone else joined the back room.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, what? Yeah, I have a question for Arrest. Are there any players at Man United who actually support Man United?
I'll definitely say Rashford. McTominay definitely does because he was obviously academy player and stuff.
It's mainly the academy players.
Mainly the academy players, yes. So the thing is,
what about a certain 11 I'm not going to name?
No, he's the thing is, I don't know, man. Obviously, before when he did play football, of course, but was that disgrace what he did? But I don't want him back. The thing is, yeah, I'm seeing these comments. People are saying, "Let's bring back Mason Greenwood because he's innocent." Well, listen, he's free of charges.
I'm sorry, free of charges and innocent are two different things.
Exactly. So listen, I don't want him back. He's an absolute disgrace, and it's just sad the way he just ruined his career like that. But here's what it is, man. For me, obviously, the voice note, the audio, it was too much, man. It was too much.
It's just a slap in the face for justice, in my opinion.
It's just unfortunately, it's just the justice system being the justice system. You can hardly any of them get prosecuted for that sort of thing. I mean, Basuma is the same.
Look, money talks and justice walks. It's as simple as that.
Yeah. Basuma got away with it quite easily.
Wait, do you still think he's guilty?
Who, Basuma?
Well, obviously, Basuma hasn't been fully finished yet. It's just been swept under the carpet, but I don't think there's enough evidence.
And Thomas Partey as well, man. Thomas Partey.
Yeah, Thomas Partey. The only reason he's innocent is because of loophole in legal stuff. It's like Man City when they got away with UEFA. It weren't the fact that they were innocent.
I'm sorry, there should be no loophole in rape. I'm sorry. And there are certain Arsenal fans who are defending him.
I mean, I wouldn't defend any of my players.
I would I'm not saying, say if tomorrow, what's his name? Like, say if tomorrow, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, an accusation comes out against that he's raped someone. I'm saying, get the out of my club.
Wasn't there an accusation of Hudson-Odoi at Chelsea? I don't know.
There was, but that was retracted very quickly by the victim, who apparently, according to the police, said that she had a previous of lying about these sort of things.
Okay.
So I think the fact that it was cleared up pretty quickly, I'm kind of like, that one's a bit more iffy. But when it goes on for a long time and then they're just suddenly, innocent, it's like,
So what are your thoughts on You remember? Oh, there was a time when Arsenal played Crystal Palace, when Crystal Palace fans were booing Thomas Partey, and then Arsenal fans just responded in singing "He shags who he wants."
Well, it's just Arsenal fans being as classless as usual.
Yeah.
No, Arsenal fans are quiet, man. Dropping points and that. Dropping points.
Hey, come outside, Arsenal fans! Where are you?
Nippon,
here.
did you see their banner they put out earlier?
Huh?
Did you see the banner they put out earlier about Chelsea?
What, Arsenal?
Yeah,
What did they
Right.
say?
they mentioned it about Arsenal don't ruin the Premier League with their oil money, and obviously insinuating Chelsea and City. Yeah, the hypocrisy of that is their Emirates deal for the stadium is £200 million they get per season.
And the fact that Emirates itself is a sponsor on Arsenal,
Yep, oil money.
it's oil.
So Arsenal fans, you can't make it up.
Oh my! Guess what I've just seen, guys? Right. Well, I've seen this on Twitter. So basically, Lee Mason, who was the VAR who incorrectly told Paul Tierney to go to the Mullington Arsenal Man United match, Lee Mason today forgot to draw the lines that would have ruled out Brentford's goal. So apparently, I don't believe this. I think it's just Arsenal fans trying to make up excuses, and yeah, but. If this is true, then listen, they can keep crying, man. They can keep crying. If someone forgot to do the lines, or keep crying, mate. Because Brentford should have got the 3 points. Let's be honest. The amount of chances they had. By the way,
If they
Thomas
had a
Frank,
more
by the way.
clinical striker up front, and I'm not saying Ivan Toney.
Thomas Frank is an unbelievable manager, man. Very, very underrated, man. Thomas Frank, yeah, brilliant manager.
Do you ever see him going to like a Europa level club, like
No,
I don't know, like a Leicester City?
He's got a
or-
contract until 2027. He signed a new one, so I see him staying,
Yeah.
but I can see him going to Tottenham, man, in the future. Tottenham.
Who knows? So I think we've discussed Chelsea and Man United enough. Let's talk about a certain club in North London. Come outside, Arsenal fans. Where are you? Speaking
What's
of
the
Arsenal,
crack? What's the bleeding story?
what's the crack? What's the bleeding story? Del boy, get yourself on here right now. I'll send you the link.
This is after the out. After the out.
Nah, Del boy's the real one. I have a lot of time for him.
But yeah, Tottenham is
Get
funny.
battered everywhere they go. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Everywhere they go.
I mean, it's not surprising. It's not surprising at all. I mean,
I think Conte comes back from his operation and then they lose. That is just weird, man.
And I know Leicester have been a bit better recently.
But that Tete guy,
still
what a
embarrassing.
player, man. Oh my goodness.
Kenny Tete, you know.
What a player, man. We face Leicester next week as well, so bring it on.
Right.
Pedro Porro doing
Del boy,
fantastic.
I sent you the link.
No way, Joao Felix, fantastic as well.
I'm off. Come on, man. Come on, man. Say what you've got to say. We need to have
Mudryk, 0 shots, fantastic.
João Felix scored, so I've not got a complaint about João Felix.
Mudryk 0 shots on target. Well, what's the use if you have if you have Kuka, if you have Hugh Wizzy at left wing back?
Who is he?
Who is he, man?
To be fair, I understand that Cucurella's not playing very well, but I think people do need to lay off him a little bit because Potter has already come out and said that there is stuff behind the scenes, family-wise, that's going on in personal life.
Then it's simple. He should spend time with his family.
Yeah, but the problem is there's no other.
Affecting
We haven't had another left back, so he's had to play.
promote
I
someone
think-
from the academy.
I think.
Bro,
No,
you
but
guys
I think,
used to play Lewis Hall, man. Lewis Hall was in
Yeah,
the
but-
left
yeah,
back.
but-
centre mid.
yeah, but that's the thing, Nippon. We've been playing. The only other option we've got is to play a centre mid at left back.
We haven't gotten Ian Matson. Recall him from Burnley.
You can't just. We haven't got a recall clause on Ian Matson. Plus, he's also fine. He's fine. As soon as Chilwell is fit back, Chilwell will start, and you won't see Cucurella for a little bit.
Are you sure?
I guarantee you.
Do you not think Graham Potter bought Cucurella to replace Chilwell?
No. I mean, Tuchel bought
Because-
Cucurella, but there you go.
Because think about it. Potter played him week in, week out at Brighton.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that he thinks he's the best left back in the world. He was just the best left back Brighton could have. Doesn't mean that he is the best left back. And Potter has already said that he's got family issues. So the logic would be when Chilwell is fit, he lets Cucurella have some time off, deal with his family issues, and then come back when he's ready. I mean, the perfect example is with Sancho, with Ten Hag. Let him go, sort out his issues behind the scene, and then slowly brought him back. Just the unfortunate thing is we haven't had the cover to do that for Cucurella. So Cucurella
United have Rashford, Anthony, Garnacho.
You can see the biggest problem with Cucurella is he goes through moments and he just switches off and he looks like he's nowhere to be seen. And that's probably because it's in his mind. His confidence is all shot because he's probably thinking of whatever's going on at home.
Look,
And that happens.
all I'm gonna say is, if I had family issues, personally, I wouldn't go to work.
Yeah, but you can't when you're earning that amount of money, you have to put up with it. But the fact is that Graham Potter has said that. Yet the match day fans that said that abusing players is unacceptable went and booed him off the pitch. I just think that's just not correct and not right. And just very hypocrisy, double standards.
Well, if you're gonna boo Cucurella, you have to boo Mount as well.
No, don't remember Mount. Which, to be fair, Mount. There was some stuff on Twitter that was not acceptable, but you couldn't criticize Mount on Twitter without it being called abuse. But booing Cucurella was fine, even though you know that he has family issues. But that's my point. So I would lay off Cucurella a little bit. I think when Chilwell comes back, I think Chilwell was always number one.
Yeah.
Cucurella was there to come in, compete with Ben Chilwell, and if Ben Chilwell dropped a level, Cucurella
Was he
would come
told
in.
that when he was signing the contract? Was he not told by the board?
He was
saying that you will not be replacing Ben Chilwell. You will be as a deputy to him.
No, you don't tell a player that because otherwise they won't sign. You will say you'll be
but that's a
competing
bit shady. That's a bit shady.
But you will say you are competing for that left back spot, which he is competing for that left back spot. But it is probably Chilwell that is going to win that.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, if I was at home, I would have probably done Prem predictions. I usually do that on my podcast. So yeah, today is probably just going to be a discussion.
So Box, big up to you. He asks, do you see a future for Hudson-Odoi, Bakayoko, Ampadu, Sarr, Lukaku? Hudson-Odoi, maybe cutting up the orange slices on the bench for half time. Maybe a little bit of water boy activity. Maybe Bakayoko, no, just flat out no. Ampadu, I don't think he's good enough. Other people do. I just never seen anything good at him. Sarr, I think he's leaving anyway. So that answers the question. And Lukaku, get him out as soon as you possibly can. All of them, get us some good money for him. I think in that, I think you should be able to get still at least. I still think you can command a 50 million price tag for Lukaku. Hudson-Odoi, you can probably get 20, 25 million. Bakayoko, whatever, 50p. Sarr, I think was about 10 million. And Ampadu, you probably get 10, 15 million. So you could probably get 80, 90 million with them players that you've listed there. plus any others that you sell. Nippin, do you think there's anyone in the summer for Chelsea that we will sell that may come as a surprise to people?
Mason Mount? Because I still see a lot of people saying he's going to sign a new contract.
Fair enough. I mean, my surprise one is Mateo Kovacic.
But where will he go?
Bayern Munich.
To
PSG.
replace who?
Bayern Munich can just add someone in the midfield. I mean, Goretzka isn't playing well. They haven't got the best of midfielders at the moment. So Kovacic could go there.
How about they say, okay, we'll give you Kovacic if you give us Leon Goretzka?
No, I'd rather just sell Kovacic for money.
Why not? Goretzka's a quality player.
No, but I don't think we don't need a Goretzka type midfielder. I'd rather get the money in, and Kovacic's money can go to buying João Felix. Kovacic's money can go to buying potentially a new striker, or going towards other money for another midfielder that's not Goretzka.
Fair enough.
Because I think you could command at least 40 to 60 million for Kovacic.
Nice.
I'd sell Gallagher too, 35, 40 million in there.
Do you not think that if we sell Mason Mount, he'll end up becoming another Salah De Bruyne thing? That, oh my God, we've sold him. He was so shit for Chelsea, but then he just flourished at another club.
I mean, there's always a chance of that, but I don't know.
Does that does that thought not come to you?
Yeah, but if we thought about that, we'd think about that for every player. We'd never sell a player on. Sometimes these things happen. Sometimes you sell a player and they turn out to go be really good. It is what it is. But you just have to deal with it. I still don't. I think Mason Mount will stay. I do think he will sign a contract eventually. But I don't think he's going to be completely Mr. Chelsea playing every single game. Nipin's lagging a little bit, so I'll just carry it on. So anyone in the live chat, ask some questions and we'll try and answer as many as possible. Nipin, apparently you were outside Diego Costa's cafe.
No. I was outside the Costa Coffee, but not outside Diego Costa's cafe.
You never know.
Besides, he probably wouldn't be there anyway. He'd probably be in his villa in Brazil or something.
Well, he's playing for Wolves, ain't he?
Oh yeah, of course. He'll probably be living in some penthouse in Birmingham.
Big up the old Chelsea badge, by the way.
Yeah.
So much better than now.
That reminds me of Autoglass days.
Hold on.
Oh yeah.
It is Autoglass. And I've got one of our best managers on the back.
Gianluca Vialli.
Yeah,
VAR was effing. Yeah, it really is. You want me to go on a rant about Thomas Soucek?
Oh, I'm just gonna show the comments, just the picture, just to sum it up.
What?
Let me find it. Just to sum up how bad VAR is.
I mean, he did his best Luis Suarez impression. Holy.
The VAR, ladies and gentlemen.
Even
VAR. And that.
Do you think anything will change?
That is Thiago Silva right there making that comment.
And what are your thoughts on some West Ham supporters telling us to go sulk?
Well, to be fair, and I am going to stick up for West Ham fans a little bit, there was a VAR decision in the other game with Edouard Mendy, which should have gone their way and didn't. So, in a way, it is swings and roundabouts and has equaled out at some point. But it still doesn't defeat the point that VAR is terrible.
Yeah. But who would you say the defeat was on today, though?
Well, we didn't lose, so...
Sorry, who would you say the dropped point? Potter, players?
I don't think there was anything issue massively with Potter. And I get the criticism with the subs, but at the same time, if you actually look at the context of all the subs, most of them you can understand why he's had to make them. So then I think that mitigates the mistakes. But I mean, you can probably blame Reece James a little bit for switching off in that one moment for the cross. I also think Cucurella should have defended the cross a lot better because he was just marking nothing and standing there and doing nothing. But I don't think there's anyone really you can blame so much. It just was what it was. We had a half decent performance, better than recently, and we just didn't get the result. But I think the result will come. We've just got to take this a bit calm and still. Everyone thinks that just because we've bought 6 players, it means we're going to win every game. It doesn't. These players need to gel. And a wise man with the name of Pep Guardiola said once ago that when you buy 2 or 3 players, that's fine. You're just improving a squad. You're improving the team. And they're just additions to the squad. But when you buy 4, 5, 6 players into the first team, then you're changing your whole philosophy, and therefore that needs time to gel. So if Pep Guardiola is saying that, one of the best managers around at the moment, I think I'm going to trust Pep Guardiola than some Yerders down the pub.
Of course. Why is everyone who goes to matches, why are they automatically just assumed to be Yerders?
Well, not everyone is a Yerder. I know multiple match-going fans that are not like that, but
I'm not.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely.
But most Yerders are match-going fans. But it is what it is. I don't have a problem with match-going fans in general. I just have a problem with the ones that seem to think they're better just because they go to matches. Like, yes, well done. You go to matches. Well done. You get that privilege of going to matches. Doesn't mean you're better. It just means you can afford to go and you have the facilities to go. I go to matches when I can, but I can't because of my job. And obviously, I'm not going to change job just to go to Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, same. I only go when the schedule permits.
Yeah, I mean, people
because my job is not your typical 9 to 5.
I have job. I have girlfriend. So I have other things in my life other than football, unfortunately. So I'm not able to go all the time. But at least I'm privileged enough that I can still go when I can. Some people just don't have the money to go or live thousands of miles away, so they can't afford to go. So I think just because they live thousands of miles away does not give you the right to say that they're not fans. I just think it's a bit. I just hate people like that. I think we're all Chelsea fans, and we should all support Chelsea. I think the problem is most people support players rather than Chelsea. But it is right. It is what it is. Oh, I think Nathan's talking to his parents. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm home now. Comfort of my own home.
How long are you carrying on for, Nathan?
Just like another 20 minutes.
All right, yeah, I'll probably need to go in about 15 minutes time.
Okay. Yeah. Every time I bring you onto my channel, you're either not free or you just tired.
To be fair, most of the time, obviously, you stream quite late, so I'm usually not able to come on.
Oh yeah, because you're tired.
No, it's not just that. It's just if for example, it's late and my girlfriend needs to sleep for work, then obviously I can't use the room and stream.
Oh yeah, of course.
But
course,
she's currently
and you
away.
can never.
She's away for the weekend, so I'm able to. That's why I thought I'd jump on today. But it's just because I
Yeah,
can't
because
stream anywhere. I can't
like-
stream anywhere else.
Yeah. Hopefully one day my channel is big enough to have a studio.
One day, Nathan. One day. You keep working on it. I'm sure you will. I mean, we've got Worldwide
Yeah.
Chelsea's got the 30k now, so we're on the way.
Do you
And
think
I'll give-
Worldwide
I'll-
Church? Do you think Sadiq will ever try and get a studio?
Not yet, but I mean, the problem is with getting a studio. The problem with getting a studio. The problem with getting a studio is who's going to use it. Because obviously it's only me. It's only me, you, and Sadiq and Wayne that are in the country.
Ooh, good point.
So it'd probably be a waste.
Well,
It'd be a waste of money.
They just have who? Robbie, Cecil, James. Robbie's not
Pepper.
even there half the time.
Yeah, but they bring Yeah, but Dom Robbie's channel brings in so many different people now.
Yeah, I'd like to go on his channel one day for a watch along.
One day. But yeah,
See my interview. I interviewed him.
I did see that.
Yeah.
It was quite good. But
just
I'm
bringing
gonna give you guys on N Sports TV a little exclusive and a little early heads up that tomorrow, potentially, is from my sources, might be ketchup and mayo, but might be real. That the Worldwide Chelsea merch may launch tomorrow.
Nice.
So
And
we've
yeah,
got t-shirts, we've got jumpers. I will give you guys a little sneak peek. I'm going to go into the mysterious chat where I've been sent designs. Well, let's find it. And I can tell you that it does look good. Where is it? Go into pictures. Oh, can I not do that? Okay.
check the private chat.
Yeah, it's promoting the merch, so that's fine. I'll give you a sneak peek of one of the hats that we've got.
Team Bowley. You know, one of them should be Make Chelsea Great Again.
No, I think that would be a bit controversial, Nathan. I'm gonna try and find.
But it's not a certain businessman promoting it though.
Yes, but I think it's just a bit controversial.
Fair
So
enough.
what we also have is our own cartoon designs of some of the players. I'll show you the Reece and Thiago Silva one. So this will be on the back of a hoodie. So these are all hand designed by our artists that we are hiring. Very good. We've got socks, we've got t-shirts, we've got jumpers. There is also one. I'm trying to find it. I don't know where Carlito sent it. But you know the Mudryk has got the tattoo talent isn't enough. We're gonna have that on one. We're gonna have that on a shirt as well. So that will be a shirt that I'll definitely be copping first. But this is all part of the Worldwide Chelsea rebrand, and it's going to be exciting. We're going to get more and more merch out It looks like quality stuff. It'll be available for UK, US. I don't know about other countries. It should be. It depends on shipping, but we'll find out more as we go through. Nippin, I assume you'll be buying some merch eventually.
Yeah, I will when I get my next paycheck.
And then if I think Sadiq is doing that, if you get other people to buy merch, then you might get a little bit of money back with it.
Wait, where was your comment, Mr. B? I might have unpinned it because I was reading another.
Yeah, I don't think Nippin deleted anything.
If I did, I'm terribly sorry. So, do you have any hope going into the next game?
What, Dortmund?
Our
I'm
next
confident
game.
about Dortmund.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm confident about Dortmund.
Are you?
Yeah. I don't think Dortmund are as good as what people say they are.
They're third in the Bundesliga.
Yeah, but I
Going
don't
head to
think
head
the
with
I don't.
Bayern.
Yeah, but I don't think the
Bayern.
Bundesliga is very good. I think if you put the Bundesliga teams in with some of the Premier League sides, I guarantee most of the Premier League sides would beat the Bundesliga sides. I think we're gonna have.
So you're saying Dortmund don't finish in the top four?
Top four? No. No, they don't. They do not beat Arsenal. They do not beat City. They do not beat Newcastle at the moment. They do not beat United. I think
No,
no.
Wait. I apologize if I removed your comment, Mr. B. But I wasn't aware that you even made a comment about AFTV.
Yeah, to be fair, I didn't see it. Yes. What I was saying about the Mudryk shirt. This is the Mudryk shirt.
Big
Nice
up
and
yourself,
clean.
Bobby. Bobby, yeah. 5 minutes to drop. Do you have 5 minutes to jump on to rant about Tottenham?
Tottenham get battered everywhere we go. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Everywhere they go. I don't know where Nippin's gone. But yeah.
Parents.
Big up Daniel. Big up
Again.
Daniel in the comments.
Big up Daniel. Okay.
But try and show it on the back.
At
I still haven't
jump
taken the tag off
say
yet,
hi.
but there's
Fair enough. Big up yourself. Your team. Big up Daniel. So yeah, big up yourself, Bobby. But just not your team. That's all I'm gonna say. Are you going Dortmund away then?
Who, me? I wish I was going Dortmund away. Dortmund, I'd love to just sit in one of my bucket list is to sit in the yellow wall. Big up. Auto glass, old CFC badge, and then Vialli on the back. Legend player, rest in peace. One of the most successful Chelsea managers of all time, apart from Jose Mourinho. So yeah, big up to him. And I don't know why I'm in. Nippon left. That's why. So Nippon,
I
how'd you
left
cover why you
because
left?
because my thing went, because the sound on my laptop went for some reason.
That's fine, Nippon.
We are shitey with 90%.
It's fine, Nippon. I just spent 5 minutes saying about how bad a Chelsea fan you are. I'm joking.
Come on. Yeah, I'm putting this up because we will be wrapping up in a few minutes. But
Yeah,
before
I agree.
we
B for
do,
life.
I'm going to run
Felix was
through
great. Gone. Yeah.
Yeah,
Felix did look great yesterday,
before
and
we
Marmaduke.
this is always what I do. Manduke.
I
Havertz
call him.
needs to be dropped.
I call him Marmaduke.
Manduke to be dropped. How is he clapped, Mr. B? Tell me, how is he clapped?
I don't know.
Me neither. Yeah, Felix has the freedom now because Simeone ball was not helping him.
Yeah, I think Felix looks really good. I think hopefully he can continue on. And I think we will win games with Felix if Felix keeps playing like that. Because Felix will only get better.
I'm just bringing the Premier League fixtures up so
No,
that we all so today so we are going to go until match day 24. Oh, don't get me copyrighted, mate.
sorry, it was a video. It was only a video. It wasn't music.
Big up QNTV. Right. So, Leeds United versus Man United. What are we saying, Matt?
Man United 3, Leeds 2. What do you think, Nippon?
Leeds, even though it's at Ellen Road.
Yeah,
I'm going for.
I think Leeds
As much
will
as
go
I
for
hate
it,
to
but
say it, I'm going for a Man United win. For a Man United, I think Leeds will win.
I
think Leeds will win at their ground.
I'd like. Well,
Yeah,
actually, I wouldn't like Leeds to win, but I wouldn't mind
Who
seeing.
do you hate more, Man United or Leeds United?
Who
do you hate more, Leeds or Man United?
I mean, Man United are more relevant, so that's probably why I'd hate United more. Leeds are just idiots. Like, I don't know. The only Leeds fan that I can tolerate, and I know that is not an idiot, is my postman. And
the postman, the Leeds supporter.
Yeah, and I won't slag him off, otherwise I won't get any more on my post.
Yeah.
At least we've gone with the same scoreline.
Yeah.
What's the next match?
So, Villa. Good evening.
Say that again. You lagged out. I heard Aston Villa, but I didn't hear the other one.
Man City.
Oh, Man
Manchester
City.
City versus Aston Villa.
3-1 Manchester City.
I hope you're right.
Well, I think Man City have to start pushing on now, and I think this will be a good game for Man City to get a result in.
Imagine if Man City and Arsenal both start bottling it.
It'll be
Who
funny.
do you think comes in the mix then?
I don't. I mean, no one's really on fantastic form up there. Newcastle are dropping points now. Man United are stuttering at times. So I just think everyone will linger in the same position. But I do think City will win tomorrow and put pressure on Arsenal.
I hope they do win.
Is there
'Cause I cannot
is there any
stand-
more games on tomorrow? Or is it just them two?
I think
Yeah, unless you want to go into the women's games.
it's no. Then there's the Merseyside.
Oh yeah, it's on the Monday, ain't it? Yeah, it's on the Monday. So what do you think?
Then
Liverpool.
there's also European. Then there's the European football as well.
Yeah, which ones do you want to go through?
I'm going for a shock. I'm going for a shock. I'm going Manchester City 1, Aston Villa 2.
Oh, nip in. Don't say that.
I sometimes have to go for a shock. That would be crazy if both Arsenal and Man City drop points 2 match weeks in a row. That would be wild.
Now, Everton, Liverpool, let's go. What's yours?
The Merseyside derby at Anfield. What are we saying?
I'll let you go first.
I'm going for. Oh, God. I don't. For some reason, even though Sean Dyche has a knack for getting things against bigger teams, I don't see Everton winning this. I see either a draw or a Liverpool win.
You got to say one.
I'm going 1-0 Liverpool.
Oof. Now, my one. Now, do
It's
not
not going to be
call,
ugly.
do not call me crazy.
It's not going to be. It's going to be ugly. I won't.
Do not call me crazy. I
won't.
really think Liverpool are collapsing like flies, and I think they are going to be in for one hell of a shock on Monday night. So my bold prediction is Liverpool 0, Everton 4, and Klopp walks out in the morning. Niffin's so shocked.
I knew you were going to predict an Everton win.
Yeah,
but I did not see that sort of scoreline coming. I thought it would be 1-0.
I think Liverpool are on the slide, and I don't think they're stopping this.
But realistically, who can Liverpool get if they get rid of if Klopp presses the pocket switch?
Hansi Flick.
Do you think he's leaving Germany for a team struggling in 9?
I don't think Germany are any good sorts, are they?
National pride over club pride, though.
Luis Enrique.
Yeah, that's a shout.
Zinedine Zidane.
make me laugh. Do not make me laugh.
Pochettino.
He ain't going Liverpool. Most likely,
Pochettino?
most likely.
Oh yeah, hold on, Mr. B is.
Do you think this could?
Oh, don't put it past it.
Imagine this. Imagine a Tuchel Mount reunion at Liverpool.
I would
Just
I would
see that. Can't you?
Do you know what? I would actually cry if Tuchel went to Liverpool.
Nah,
Vaughan,
I'm not going to put that one up.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Vaughan has got a very good one, Xavi Alonso.
I thought you were going to say the one after that.
Nah, Frank
Yeah, I
retired.
like that one. He should just leave management and go back into punditry, in my opinion.
I think he should move. I think he should move upstairs.
What, to the boardroom?
I think he'd be a great director of football, or sporting director, technical director, whatever you want to call it. There are think of the amount of players that are doing quite well in technical director roles.
A scheduled match. And
Jody
that's
Morris
Man
and Terry to save Liverpool.
United. Jesus, no. I don't even know why he wants that to happen. Because you're a Man United fan. Why are you advocating for Liverpool to come back?
Because he wants to see Liverpool flop. So
they're already doing it.
Let's go through Champions League predictions before we go.
Yeah, because you know one thing, it will not surprise me one bit if Liverpool somehow win the Champions League this season.
Oh, don't say that.
Because if there are two teams in the capable of, come on, man, you know this as well as I do. If there are two teams that are capable of doing absolutely shit in the Premier League, but can put a good Champions League together, a good Champions League run together, it's Liverpool and Chelsea. Think about it.
Anyway, let's go to the Champions League matches. So first one.
Yeah, I'm just bringing that up.
I've got them now. AC Milan versus Spurs.
Should I go for a shock or should I go with logic? Is it at the San Siro or White Hart Lane?
It's at the San Siro.
AC Milan.
You looking up their form?
No, AC Milan is. Their form is not good though, to be fair.
They've been spanked recently.
Yeah. So AC Milan. I'm going AC Milan 1, Tottenham 2.
I'm going AC Milan 1, Tottenham 1.
Oh, so you're going for a draw?
Yes, I'm gonna big up my Bruges boy Charles de Ketelaere to score, even though he's not had a good time at AC Milan so far. The next match is the big one: Paris Saint-Germain versus Bayern Munich.
PSG, yeah, I think that's going to be the tie everyone looks forward to. PSG, and it's in Paris, or
yeah, it's in Paris. Whoever I say first is the home team.
Okay. So Mr. B obviously disagrees with both of us and think Milan's going to spank them. Have you seen how bad their form is, though, Mr. B? Well, to be fair, Tottenham are doing no better, but still.
No, they're still doing
it's trash versus garbage.
Yeah. Anyway, PSG.
What,
Bayern.
Tottenham? Have you lost the plot, Matt?
What?
Okay, I'm going
Well,
for
Tottenham,
a stinky
Tottenham are doing
1-0.
better. 1-0 to who?
I'm going for a stinky 1-0 win to PSG.
So we're going in the complete opposite direction. You've gone for a stinky 1-0.
Because you think Bayern Munich
I think
will win.
there are goals. Goals. I am going for Paris Saint-Germain 3, Bayern Munich 4. An absolute
Wow.
classic of a game.
Bayern do know how to score a lot of goals.
And you can't. I know Mbappe's missing, but you can't count out PSG to score.
Mr. B thinks it's going to be a 1-0.
While we'll do the Champions League, the other two Champions League games, then we'll move on to the Arsenal City game. So, Club Bruges versus Benfica, and it is at the Jan Bridal in Bruges.
Scott Parker manages them now.
Yeah, I know. He's not doing great at the moment, but I'm begging that they start getting some results soon.
I think this, in my opinion, I know you might not like this because you support them. I think this game is over in the first tie. I think Benfica win.
Remember what Bruges did to Benfica's counterparts in Porto in the group stage? 4-0.
But where are Porto in Liga NOS?
I don't know. Not below Benfica, I guess.
Regardless, I'm not predicting that. Regardless of what I just said, I'm not predicting this game for this tie to be finished in the first leg.
So what's your scoreline then?
1-1.
I'm going with exactly the same. Watch for a player called Tajon Buchanan because he's very good.
Would you take him at Chelsea?
No, he's not good enough for Chelsea, but he's a good player. He will be snapped up by
I'm
a
not
Premier
gonna
club in the next 2 years.
put Matt in it.
And then Dortmund, Chelsea.
Let's first predict the rescheduled Prem game.
Okay, Arsenal versus Man City at the Emirates.
Come on, City! Come on, City! Oh my God. You have no idea how much I want Arsenal to fall off a cliff.
What's your scoreline?
Oh, God. Oh, it pains me. Because I'm going for a 2-1 win for the Scum.
I'm going for a 2-0 win the City.
Sorry. I hope you're right, Matt. I really do.
I am going to be right. Trust me.
Please.
And then
Because if
Dortmund, Chelsea.
how unbearable do you think Arsenal fans will be if they win the league?
Yeah, it will be unbearable. For Dortmund, Chelsea, I'm going to go.
I'm going to ruin their parade.
I'm going to go Chelsea 2, Dortmund 1.
I'm going to ruin their parade. I've seen something in your room. What did you see? Eddie and Ketia. Sorry, what was your prediction, Matt?
2-1 Chelsea. What will you go for, Nippon?
I am going. I think this is going to be a classic. This is going to be. There are going to be goals in this game. I'm going to go Dortmund 2, Chelsea 3.
Nice. I'd like to see that. Nippon, you got an Nketiah shirt, yeah? You Arsenal fan.
No. I've not got an Nketiah shirt. I've got my own name at the back of this Chelsea shirt. The only
Vaughan,
way I'm
you are
ever getting an
absolutely
Nketiah
correct. But,
the only way I ever get an Nketiah shirt is if he either comes back to Chelsea, which I do not want because he is effing, or he gets a call up for England. One of them two.
okay. Should we just?
That's
leave-
the only
should
way
we
I'm
just
ever
do-
getting an Nketiah shirt.
Should we just do the Barca and Man United game?
Yeah, why not?
Just because the other
Oh,
games,
God.
there's not really. There's only Sevilla PSV is another game that looks good, but
Is it at Old Trafford or the new camp?
it's at the Spotify new camp.
Yeah, same thing. What are we
I know.
saying?
I
man?
just like to take piss. It's called the Spotify. I'm gonna let you
Yeah.
go first.
I'm loving this Barca downfall. In fact,
What?
I hate them more than I hate Man United. So Celtic are number one because they mocked the Queen. I'm sorry, you don't mock the death of anyone for that matter.
There's another football club that did that.
Huh?
There's another football club that do that all the time.
Well, Liverpool.
Yeah.
But still, they still had the dignity to show respect on Twitter. Celtic didn't even have the dignity to do that.
Oh yeah, right. Nathan's just a massive football hater. It's so true.
So I'm going. So yeah, number one Celtic, number two Arsenal, number three Barcelona. Yeah, I hate them. I hate them more than I hate Man United.
Now give me a Barcelona prediction. Or not.
One. Barca one. I need Ten Hag. I need Eric Ten Hag to do a masterclass at the Spotify.
I'm going for Barcelona.
Just need
2.
to see this Barca downfall even
Nippin's lagging out, but I am going to go for Barcelona 2, United 2.
further.
Nippin, did you hear my score prediction? Nippin's lagging out. For predictions, Nippin uses the TalkSport method of which team has the biggest grudge against. It is kind of true. Nippin's Wi-Fi are worse than VAR. It is very true. Trying to get Nippin in a place with good
Actually,
Wi-Fi.
I wasn't using my Wi-Fi. I was using my hotspot. Now I am using Wi-Fi. So
Okay,
Barcelona did what? What did you say?
2-2.
Oh, a draw.
Yeah.
So who do you hate more, Man United or Barcelona?
Barcelona.
Yeah, same.
But there's parts I love about Barcelona.
Yeah.
Like their stadium is one of the best stadiums in the planet.
Yeah, but still, that doesn't stop them from being a scummy club.
Yeah, but I do respect some of their fans. I like the culture of their club. It's just I don't like the players on it, and we've had bad things against Barcelona.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Do you think so?
Well, another question. Do you think Souček could be a goalkeeper target for Chelsea in the summer?
He's going to be such a meme now all over football Twitter.
But yeah,
Right.
Nippon, I do have to go because I need to.
Yeah, so do I. I'm going to wrap up too. So yeah, this is the end of the Football for Thought podcast. Big up for Matt for coming on after a really long time. Big up Arrest and Carlito who jumped on earlier. And yeah, with that being said, would you like to shout out your socials before we wrap up?
You can find me on Worldwide Show, so check us out on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Worldwide Show Podcast, and Spotify and Apple. And then you can check out my personal Twitter at MattJBall98.
And you can find me on all those social medias ticking below, CNN style. And I shall see you all in the next video later.
I need to see some more British lifestyle bloggers.